Open world games are getting bigger, bolder, and more insane than ever. From epic fantasy lands to futuristic cities, the next wave is stacked. Here are 20 upcoming open world games you seriously don't want to miss. Titan Quest II, developed by Grimlore Games, is a mythological action RPG set to enter early access in winter 2025. A sequel to the 2006 classic, it plunges players into a handcrafted world inspired by ancient Greece where they'll confront Nemesis, the goddess of retribution. The game revives the beloved dual mastery system, allowing deep character customization, and introduces smarter enemy AI, dynamic environments, and a ritual system to tweak difficulty. With meaningful loot, divine encounters, and a rich narrative, it promises a modern yet nostalgic ARPG experience across PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Tell of warlike Sparta. Fate destined them for godlike greatness.
But the gods had other plans.
Retribution. Show them no mercy.
Staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short. Tell us the whole story.
Tell us about hope.
Grounded 2, the sequel to Obsidian's beloved survival adventure, launches into early access on July 29, 2025 for Xbox Series X and S and PC. Set in the sprawling Brook Hollow Park, it expands the original's backyard concept into a massive, nostalgia-soaked world filled with new biomes, secrets, and dangers. Players, once again shrunken to insect size, must survive using crafted tools, shelters, and now writable insect allies called buggies. With revamped combat, an all-in-one omni-tool, and a mysterious lurking threat, Grounded 2 blends exploration, co-op survival, and storytelling into a bold, bug-sized epic. Nioh 3, developed by Team Ninja, is set to launch in early 2026 for PS5 and PC, marking a bold evolution of the franchise's brutal samurai action. Set in a mythic, yokai-infested Japan, the game follows young Tokugawa Takachiyo's rise to power, blending historical fiction with supernatural chaos. Players can fluidly switch between samurai and ninja combat styles, each offering distinct mechanics like parries, aerial dodges, and ninjutsu tricks. Departing from mission-based design, Nioh 3 introduces open-field exploration, hidden bosses, and co-op expeditions. A limited-time PS5 demo teased its punishing yet refined gameplay.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
gates of hell!
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa. Takechio.
Stranger Than Heaven, formerly known as Project Century, is an upcoming action-adventure game from Ryuga Gotoku Studio, creators of the Yakuza series. Set across multiple decades, 1915, 1929, and 1943, it follows Mako Daito, a blue-eyed detective navigating a gritty, neon-soaked Japan. The game blends brutal street brawling, detective sleuthing, and survival mechanics like hunger and thirst. Players face moral choices, show mercy or not, shaping Mako's path. With cinematic storytelling, branching timelines, and visceral combat, Stranger Than Heaven promises a noir-inspired journey through time, identity, and consequence. No release date or platforms have been confirmed yet.
I've been running, no words to speak. It's time I close my eyes till the
Got a name?
Mako Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえよ。
The Outer Worlds 2, launching October 29, 2025, is Obsidian's ambitious sequel set in the Arcadia star system, a chaotic colony torn by space-time rifts and factional warfare. You play as an Earth Directorate agent navigating a satirical sci-fi world ruled by megacorporations, rogue scientists, and authoritarian regimes. With revamped gunplay, third-person mode, and a deeper perks and flaws system, the game emphasizes player choice and consequence. Expect zany weapons, reactive companions, and radio stations that influence gameplay. Available on Xbox Series XOS, PS5, and PC, it's shaping up to be Obsidian's boldest RPG yet.
They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red and blue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own too. For now,
adventure made for capitalism by capitalism.
Light of Motiram is a free-to-play open-world survival RPG from Tencent's Polaris Quest, set in the post-apocalyptic year 2068, where humanity battles for survival against colossal robotic beasts called Mechanimals. Players explore lush forests, deserts, and snowy peaks while crafting weapons, building shelters, and taming over 100 unique Mechanimals, each customizable for combat or resource gathering. With grounded combat mechanics, co-op multiplayer for up to 10 players, and crossplay across PS5, PC, and mobile, the game blends Horizon-style visuals with Monster Hunter-like depth. No release date has been announced yet. Subnautica 2, diving into early access in 2025, is Unknown World's most ambitious underwater survival game yet. Set on a new alien ocean planet, it introduces co-op for up to 4 players, deeper base building, and a haunting narrative where your ship's AI urges you to change what it means to be human. Expect handcrafted biomes, new leviathans, and evolving ecosystems that react to your actions. With revamped crafting, dynamic weather, and crossplay on PC and Xbox Series X and S, Subnautica 2 blends eerie exploration with sci-fi mystery, inviting players to survive, adapt, and uncover secrets in the abyss. ArcheAge Chronicles, launching in 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, is a next-gen MMORPG from XL Games that reimagines the ArcheAge universe with visceral action combat and seamless open-world exploration. Set in the rediscovered land of Aurora during the Age of Pioneers, players uncover ancient ruins, investigate a mysterious airship crash, and shape their legacy through epic raids, housing, and life skills like farming and crafting. With Unreal Engine 5 visuals, dynamic weather, and a refined combo-based combat system, ArcheAge Chronicles blends deep storytelling, social systems, and strategic battles into a bold evolution of the genre.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps you might become one of us.
Borderlands 4, launching September 12, 2025, catapults players to the chaotic prison planet of Kairos, ruled by the tyrannical Timekeeper. This next-gen looter shooter introduces 4 new Vault Hunters, each with 3 unique action skills, and overhauls movement with double jumps, gliding, and grappling. The game features a seamless open world, dynamic weather, and billions of customizable weapons with a new licensed parts system. With revamped loot rarity, co-op for up to 4 players, and a deeper narrative tone, Borderlands 4 promises the most ambitious, explosive, and player-driven entry in the franchise yet.
Forever.
Heard you were rounding up some Vault Hunters. Reporting for duty, boss.
Could it be? My savior?
Oh, Vault Hunters! This will hurt!
hero.
Why should you get to be free? All you do is destroy.
We lead a strike team to the fortress, and then we make him pay.
Chrono Odyssey is a next-gen open-world MMORPG from NPixel and Cacao Games, launching in Q4 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Set in the war-torn realm of Cetera, players wield the Chronotector, a relic that manipulates time, to reverse, freeze, or duplicate moments in combat and exploration. Built on Unreal Engine 5, the game features seamless biomes, dynamic weather, and large-scale PvE and PvP battles. With 6 unique classes, real-time action combat, and a branching narrative shaped by time travel, Chrono Odyssey blends fantasy and sci-fi into a visually stunning, time-bending adventure where every decision echoes across timelines.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Crimson Desert, launching in late 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Mac OS, is Pearl Abyss's ambitious open-world action RPG set in the war-torn continent of Pywell. You play as Cliff McDuff, a mercenary caught in a power vacuum after the king's coma, navigating brutal politics, ancient mysteries, and personal demons. Built on the Black Space engine, the game features dynamic melee combat, horseback battles, and cinematic boss fights. With a 50-80-hour single-player campaign, rich NPC interactions, and no live service elements, Crimson Desert blends gritty storytelling, fantasy spectacle, and next-gen visuals into a bold, narrative-driven epic.
I had my own mission, seeking out my Greymain comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted providence.
For those who have died, for those who have survived, and for those who will live on. This is our mission.
Dying Light the Beast, launching August 20th, 2025, is a standalone sequel that resurrects Kyle Crane in a savage new chapter set in the eerie Castor Woods. After 13 years of brutal experiments, Crane emerges part human, part infected, wielding monstrous powers in a visceral beast mode. Players navigate a rural open world with dynamic weather, brutal melee combat, and first-person parkour while facing off against the sinister Baron. With a darker tone, co-op for up to 4 players, and a return to true survival horror, the Beast blends primal rage with emotional depth in Techland's most ambitious Dying Light yet.
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Fable, the long-awaited reboot from Playground Games, is set to launch in 2026 for Xbox Series X and S and PC, bringing players back to the whimsical world of Albion. Built on the Forza Tech engine, it promises lush visuals, dynamic environments, and a return to the franchise's signature British humor and moral choice system. Players will shape their hero's destiny through swordplay, magic, and decisions that ripple across the land. With cinematic storytelling, quirky characters like the giant Dave and retired hero Humphrey, and a blend of satire and fantasy, Fable aims to reimagine the beloved RPG for a new generation.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans.
You are like literally my favourite person.
Your haters.
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
Your chancers. And the occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, doesn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Ghost of Yotei, launching October 2nd, 2025, is Sucker Punch's standalone sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, set 300 years later in 1603 Ezo, modern-day Hokkaido. Players embody Atsu, a ronin left for dead by the Yotei Six, now on a path of vengeance across snowy tundras and wild grasslands. Built exclusively for PS5, it features dual-wielding katana combat, firearms, and a non-linear campaign where you hunt targets in any order. With dynamic weather, auroras, and a haunting score, Ghost of Yotei blends cinematic storytelling, stealth, and brutal swordplay into a deeply personal tale of survival, justice, and rebirth.
The Oni. The Kitsune. The spider. The dragon. Lord Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that? It means one who is easily lost in the hunt. to go home. Back where all this started.
Grand Theft Auto 6, launching May 26, 2026, is Rockstar's most ambitious open-world game yet, set in the neon-soaked state of Leonida, a modern-day reimagining of Florida. Players follow dual protagonists Lucia Caminos and Jason Duval, a criminal couple navigating conspiracies, heists, and chaos across Vice City and beyond. Built on the Rage engine, GTA 6 features dynamic weather, dense crowds, and a sprawling map with swamps, beaches, and urban sprawl. With a deeper narrative, social media satire, and immersive AI, it promises a bold evolution of the franchise on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay. The new beginnings.
You breaking news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots for me!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this, you're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full of fed? They got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like, back.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby! My city!
Come to Bill's Ammunition today. We got more guns than all out.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Hell Is Us, launching September 4th, 2025, is a third-person action-adventure from Rogue Factor, set in the war-torn nation of Hedaya, where supernatural horrors roam after a mysterious event called the Calamity. You play as Remy, a rogue UN peacekeeper wielding ancient melee weapons and a high-tech drone to battle hollow walkers, creatures immune to bullets. Built in Unreal Engine 5, the game features a semi-open world with no maps or quest markers, pushing players to explore organically. With themes of trauma, identity, and conflict, it blends Souls-like combat, eerie exploration, and immersive storytelling across PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
What happened here? Madness and hatred and lots of it. Impossible. It's you. We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG from Rebel Wolves, led by ex-Witcher 3 director Konrad Tomaskevich, launching in 2026 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Set in 14th century Vale Sangora, a plague-ridden kingdom ruled by vampires, you play as Cohen, a half-human, half-vampire Dawnwalker, racing to save his sister within 30 days and nights. The game features a narrative sandbox with branching paths, day-night gameplay shifts, and visceral sword-and-claw combat. Built in Unreal Engine 5, it blends gothic horror, political intrigue, and moral choices into a hauntingly personal tale of survival and sacrifice.
Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their words worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
The Witcher 4, codenamed Polaris, is CD Projekt Red's next-gen RPG launching no earlier than 2027, with Ciri stepping into the lead role. Set years after Wild Hunt, it follows her journey as a newly mutated Witcher navigating a darker, fractured continent. Built in Unreal Engine 5, the game promises a brutal open world, dynamic choices, and a more emotional, character-driven narrative. Players will explore Kavir and Povis, face new monsters like the Bauk, and shape Ciri's path through moral dilemmas and ancient threats. Geralt will appear in some form, but this is Ciri's saga, gritty, magical, and deeply personal.
She went to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Vindictus Defying Fate is Nexon's upcoming action RPG reimagining of the 2010 MMORPG, built in Unreal Engine 5 and steeped in Celtic mythology. Set in a dark fantasy world, it features visceral third-person melee combat, towering mythic bosses, and a roster of iconic characters like Lan and Fiona. Players can customize their heroes, explore a semi-open world, and engage in co-op raids or solo adventures. A June 2025 alpha test introduced 4 playable characters, companion NPCs, and a new hub village. Launching first on PC via Steam with console versions planned, its full release date remains unannounced. Where Winds Meet is a wuxia-inspired open-world action RPG from Everstone Studio, launching in 2025 for PC and PS5. Set during China's 5 Dynasties and 10 Kingdoms era, you play as a young swordmaster unraveling your identity amid political chaos and ancient secrets. The game features fluid martial arts combat, time-sensitive quests, and a living world where your choices reshape cities like Kaifeng. With over 10,000 NPCs, dynamic weather, and authentic pastimes like opera and calligraphy, it blends historical depth with cinematic flair. A final beta test runs July 24th to 30, offering a glimpse into its rich, reactive world. And that's a wrap on 20 upcoming open world games that are ready to steal your free time and possibly your sleep. Let me know in the comments which one you're most hyped for, or if there's a hidden gem I missed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on more awesome game breakdowns. Until next time, keep exploring, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one.